Good morning, team. Team Magnesium. Oh boy, did we have an exciting morning. Not really, but today I'm going to tag a bunch of you. But today I'm going to talk about creating healthy habits with magnesium because, as many of you know, we're a lifestyle company as opposed to just a product company. We started off with personal training, fitness classes, online coaching. We've done just about everything. And then we've had we've had our complete truth protein for a number of years now. And now we have our magnesium. So it's a bit different. It's a bit different mindset, I suppose, than just a company that does products only. So we teach lifestyle changes, and I think one of the benefits of that is that we can offer tips like this as opposed to like, oh, we'll just take it. And it's not that easy for some people to remember to take their magnesium or to take their other products that are improving their health. So hopefully that in a few minutes I'm going to be able to give you some tips. I'm not going to be on here too long. I got to tell you that this morning has been a bit of a nightmare. So I went to set up. I got my green screen set up. I like green screen is just like a green background. Finally got that set up properly this morning. Then got my camera all set up. I was working on on making it on focusing it, for example. And then I was all ready to go, and then my battery died. It didn't die. It started flashing. It says your battery needs to be changed. So I had to take my camera down, open it up. Then I had to change the battery. Okay, so then then I'm like all set. I got to put the new battery in, got everything set up, and I couldn't get the screens. I couldn't get the screen focused properly. Like my green screen, you have to make sure the back. You have to make sure the back of the camera is focused along with the green screen. So that wasn't working out. And then, so I finally got that set up. And then my internet cut out. So I'm on data right now. So it's been a bit of a challenging morning. But we're here with you live. And I'm going to give you some tips. So like I said, a bit of a shorter show today. In the past, like when we did our 7-day challenge, that was closer to an hour. But we had a really good group. We had really good people coming in, asking questions, offering comments and such. Unfortunately, I cannot see comments, and I'm guessing there's a few of you in here. Is that going to bring up comments? I'm going to say a comment to myself, and maybe that will show up. No, it's just been one of those mornings. Can't really do much about it. So if you guys have questions or comments, you can go ahead and you can leave your comments or leave your questions, and then I'll get back to them afterwards. So this morning I want to talk about healthy life, making magnesium part of a healthy lifestyle, because it's important. And like I said before, it's so challenging just to have a product and be like, here, take this product. It's going to make a difference. But then you have a hard time remembering to take the product. And we hear that all the time. Like it's almost daily or a couple times a week. Morning, Don. A couple times a week that people are like, we say, how's the mag going, or how are things going with the magnesium? And they say, oh, it's going well when I remember to take it. So I want to offer you some tips on remembering to take your magnesium, but more importantly, turning it into a lifestyle. So one of the first things that we do, the very first thing that we do when we get up in the morning is take magnesium. And we do that because we want to get our body ready for the day. So Don says good morning. Good morning to you, Don. If you guys are in here watching, let me know. Feel free to drop a comment. And it's always nice to know if you're here watching live, and then if you're watching the replay, Let me know if you're watching the replay as well. So one of the biggest things we hear is I forgot to take my magnesium. So like I said, when we take our magnesium, it's the first thing in the morning. So this does a few different things. So magnesium naturally gives you a natural boost of energy. So if you take it in the morning, there's more benefits. We know that some people take it in the evening, and it actually helps you sleep as well. So magnesium is a natural relaxant, if you will. So it relaxes your body. It also relaxes your digestive system, which is why people that have trouble with constipation feel relief with magnesium. But it's almost counterintuitive. People say, well, how can it give you energy and help you sleep? And the answer is I have no idea, but it does. So one of the first things that we hear from people is that they have new energy. Like, oh, like I'm feeling great in the morning. I have new energy. But then they also say it's helping them sleep in the evening. So one of the things, like if you look at muscle spasms, like restless legs, it's almost like muscle spasms. So your muscles are not relaxed. Hey, Corey. So so it's the same thing when you have constipation. So your intestines are clenched, they're tight, and there's not an easy flow of whatever needs to be moving back and forth there. So if you relax your intestines or use something like magnesium to relax your intestines, you don't have so much constipation happening. That's number one. And then you could also look at restless legs. Like restless legs are basically your legs what's that word? I'm not sure what the word is. The restless legs, like your muscles are basically spasming. And I know that because I don't have restless legs, but Dorothy does. So sometimes her legs will just like kick. And I'm pretty sure that's restless legs. So with having muscle spasms, basically, if you have something like magnesium to relax your restless legs, then you don't have that jumping. You don't have that convulsions, if you will. So that's why it's a relaxant. So magnesium can help you relax in the evening, which is why people sleep better with magnesium. Morning, Jane. Thanks for tuning in. So how it gives you energy, I'm not exactly sure the science behind it, but we recommend taking it. It's the same reason why we recommend working out in the morning. So we recommend working out in the morning is because there's less excuses. If you get your workout in first thing in the morning, it's done and over with. You don't have to go to a job. You don't have to answer another email. You don't have to run around and take the kids to extra curricular activities, to sports or dance or whatever it is. So if you get your workout in, it's done and over with. You don't have to think about it. There's less things that will come up throughout the day. It's the same thing with magnesium. A lot of people say, well, I take it in the evening when I remember. And if you forget to take it in the evening, then that's it. You don't get another chance. It's over. You miss the opportunity to get your magnesium in that day. However, if you take it in the first thing in the morning, then it's done and over with. But then if you forget to take it in the morning, you still have all day to remember. I don't take my magnesium after around noon, 1 o'clock, just because I know how it reacts in my body, and I want it to give me that energy. I want it to give me that improved digestion first thing in the morning. So, but everyone's different. Jane says she gets those restless legs from her father. It's like sleeping with an octopus. Yes, it's very true. And Dorothy's legs do bounce around all over the place. Dorothy says I take 2 tablespoons in the morning. I hope I don't get the poops. Oh, you took 2 tablespoons this morning. So I take 2 teaspoons. Dorothy usually takes 1 tablespoon. But we're doing the step challenge in our fitness family group. And everyone's exhausted. I am. I did 18,000 steps yesterday. I think Dorothy did like 25,000 steps. Some people are a bit lower, which is perfectly fine, and some people are higher. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot of walking. It's been a lot of activity. So that's what's great about magnesium is that you can take more of it. It's not a pharmaceutical. You're not going to overdose on it. So if you're feeling extra sore and need to take more magnesium, you can do that. So if you have extra restless legs, for example, or if you or doing some extra gardening or extra weeding throughout the weekend, you can take more magnesium. There's nothing wrong with that. Dorothy says, just felt like I needed more this morning. Rough sleep and sore legs because of our step challenge, without question. Excuse me. Then Jane says, I take mine in the morning. Awesome, Jane. Yeah, so I think that's the challenging part with a natural supplement is people want a clear-cut answer. Like pharmaceuticals, like how many do you take? And the thing, like with me, like, which is a bit, like, I think is a bit scary to me with pharmaceuticals, is they tell you to take the exact same amount for every person. And I'm like, well, how can everyone react the same way? Everyone's different. So when it comes to magnesium, we say everyone should start off at a half a teaspoon. Everyone should start off with a half a teaspoon for at least a few days. And then your body gets a chance to react to it. Your body gets a chance to adjust a little bit. And then you can slowly increase. So I'm at 2 teaspoons. Dorothy's at 1 tablespoon. Today she took 2 tablespoons. If I was her, I would have suggested 1 tablespoon in the morning, 1 tablespoon in the afternoon, if that's what you're going to do. But that's perfectly okay. You can give it a try this morning and see how it goes. Jane says, I take 1 tablespoon. I need that much to keep the Charlie horses away. Yeah, and that's great, Jane. Thanks for sharing that. Everyone's a bit different. Morning, Brenda. Everyone's a bit different with the magnesium and the levels and how much they're taking. So when it comes to healthy habits for us, so this is like we have a morning routine. Every single morning we do the exact morning routine. And Charlie says, I know, I just wanted it now. Yes, I know. Patience is sometimes an issue now, isn't it, Dorothy? So part of our morning routine this is green tea right here. I have green tea every single morning. Tons of antioxidants, also gives you a boost of energy. So we have a number of people that say I need coffee in the morning, for example. But that's why we look at something like magnesium. We have our green tea. We have our kombucha. Kombucha helps improve your digestion. Anything that helps improve digestion naturally gives you more energy. So this is my magnesium here. I usually take this very first thing in the morning. I didn't take it this morning because I wanted to show you. I knew I was going to do a live. I wanted to show you that that I take it every morning. So I suppose this could just be water, right? But that's the size of the glass I have with. So that's 2 teaspoons, and then a glass, and then the rest is water. It's actually boiled water. We don't drink tap water, but that's how much water I take with mine. Everyone uses a bit different levels of water. So it doesn't matter. Like you can have yours as you can take it as a shot if you want. You can have it with a liter of water, and you can put your half a teaspoon or your teaspoon in it, or a tablespoon in your water. It doesn't really matter. Like the absorption rate isn't going to change. But the reason I'm talking about healthy habits here is because this is what we do. Like getting up and I stretched this morning. So usually kombucha or magnesium the first thing, then I go stretch. Then I come back and I look at kombucha. I made breakfast. Breakfast is sitting at the table, and then I have green smoothie is another one that's super important to us in the morning. So this is all a healthy habit. This is all healthy routines. I think it's really challenging when people get up and just randomly do whatever. Like, they get up probably a bit late, and then they pick up their phone and like start answering messages or start scrolling through a news feed. Like that's not something that we recommend, and that's not something that we do ourselves. So for us, it's important to develop that healthy routine, the healthy morning routine, those healthy habits, and continually do them every single morning, so you don't have to think about it. So one of the things that we do is take magnesium first thing in the morning. Now it's a habit. We don't think about it. We don't have to plan for it. It's not in the calendar. It's not in the schedule. It's just what we do. So you understand, like when you go to the bathroom or when you get yourself ready for bed, for example, you brush your teeth in the evening, and most people do. So you don't think about it. You just say, I got to brush my teeth. Some people have other routines, like you have a face wash routine, like maybe some of you ladies, excuse me, might have to wash the makeup off your face, for example, at night. This is just part of Morning, Jen. Thanks for tuning in. This is just part of your routine, and we want to get to a place where your magnesium is part of your routine, but you have to take it consistently. So we have these, like we did the 7-day challenge, for example, and we wanted people to take it every day for 7 days to help ignite or start off your healthy routine or healthy habits. And then, so that some people are like, oh, I didn't join the challenge, and then they have a hard time following through or sticking with their routine. So we offer these little tips and ideas and challenges to help you get on track and to stay on track, so it becomes a part of your routine. And we encourage everyone to create some type of we encourage everyone to create some type of morning routine, some type of healthy habit, some way to set your day up for success. So if you have a few steps, and it could be like, ours is extensive, like we say ours is an hour. And I don't say that to scare people away. I only say that because, oh my gosh, I didn't sleep the best last night. And the step challenge is wearing me out. Sorry, team. I really wanted to get this. I was telling those people that were in here earlier that this morning's been a bit of a mess. I was trying to set up my green screen, and then I had my camera all set up and focused, and then the battery died, so I had to take all the camera down and put a new battery in, and then I got the camera set up, and I couldn't get the screen focused. So I finally got the screen focused, and then my internet went out. So I'm on data right now. So I was like, it's been like 40 minutes of me trying to set this live up, and I was like, I should have just sat here with my phone and went live right from my phone. That would have been a whole lot easier now, wouldn't it? But that's basically what I'm getting at here. That's what I wanted to share with you, is that we have a lot of people that say, I don't remember to take it. So we follow up, and we always ask our customers and friends and family, how you doing with your magnesium? A lot of people say that they have trouble with consistency. So to be consistent, it's so important to develop healthy habits and put your magnesium into your healthy habits. So if you already had a healthy habit, if you already have healthy habits, then you can just implement your magnesium. It's so much easier if you already have healthy habits to implement something else, which is another benefit of a healthy morning routine. But if you don't have a morning routine, you can still do it. You just need to create one. You need to design a morning routine that's specific to you, that's helpful and beneficial to you. Morning, Jason. Jen said, I don't think any of us slept well last night. Yeah, it was a rough night for a lot of people, actually. So that's what I wanted to share with you this morning. I don't know how. Okay, I'm a bit longer than I wanted to, but that's what I have for you this morning. So if you have any questions about healthy habits or healthy morning routines, let us know, and we're always happy to help. We're always happy to help set that up for you, or help you design a morning routine. Maybe that's something that we can do in the future. But start your morning routine out. Start with your magnesium first thing in the morning, because like I don't know what people do. Honestly, I don't know what everyone's doing when we first get up. Maybe we could set a poll or ask people, but no one wants to admit they're doing things that aren't so healthy, I suppose, in a health group. But like I would guess that first thing people do is sit there and scroll through their news feed for 20 minutes before they even get out of bed. And we would say, remove your phone from the bedroom, and we say that for a number of reasons. So you cut that out, so you're not sitting there scrolling late into the evening. Like, you should be trying to fall asleep, but you're scrolling for 30 minutes before bedtime. Or the first thing you do is you get up, or you're falling asleep and your phone dings, and then you got to answer your phone or answer your messages. Or in the middle of the night it goes off. Or first thing you do is in the morning you start scrolling through your news feed, and that's unhealthy in many different ways. So these are just little tips and ideas that we want to give you to help you create your healthy habits and your morning routines. And I hope that some of these suggestions will get you on track and give you some ideas on how you can improve in taking your magnesium consistently and continue to stay on track with it, because there's benefits. There's no doubt there's benefits. We have endless people writing in about all the great things that's been happening for them. And we actually had someone write in just yesterday, and they said, I hear so many great things about this liquid magnesium. How can I get a hold of it? So thank you so much for those of you that have been sharing with your friends and letting other people know that it's definitely working. The thing is, the stipulation is that it's not going to work if you don't take it consistently. If you take it a couple times a week, or if you take it 3 or 4 times a week, it's not going to do any. It's not going to do as much for you as if you take it every single day. So that's why we want you to get into healthy habits, healthy routines. Take it every day, and then you can see the benefits of it. We have a couple exciting things coming up here this next month. We have a new promotion. I haven't shared this yet. I'm going to share this with our distributors first because they're part of our outreach team, if you will. They're part of our distribution team. So in the next couple of days, we'll share with the group. We have a cool little package that we're putting together for you guys for the month of August. So we'll share that with our distributors first. We'll let our fitness family know as well. And then we'll let you guys know. Usually when we do promotions, it doesn't even go out to the public. We have so many orders coming from you guys that we don't even share it with other people because our group here is so fantastic. We do have a newsletter that I've been sending out every week, once a week or once every 2 weeks. So that could be a video that we've done in the past. It could be a write-up or some information. So sometimes when we have a group like this, there's so much information going up on the group, or people miss out. They just don't have a chance to see it because there's so much going on social media. So if you'd like to be part of our email list, let us know. It's not spam, it's not sales, it's information. Sometimes we will put a product in there. Morning, Vanda. Sometimes we will put a product in there, but like in the newsletter, we're going to tell you what our promotion is, what our special is, because we want you to know, we want you to take advantage of it. But a lot of people, I do business coaching and business advice, and that's a passion of mine. And I always tell those people I'm working with to not treat your audience like a commercial or like an ad, and don't create your newsletters like spam, because people don't want that. It's annoying. And we don't want to do that as a company either. So let us know if you want to be part of the email list. If you're not, if you did sign up, we have been sending some out, so you have to check your spam folder. We always recommend people send us a message and add our email to your contact list. And then the other way is to reply to one of our newsletters. And sometimes people don't do any, like there's 3 ways that you can do to increase the chances that our emails come to your inbox, not to your spam folder. So I try to mention that always, like all the time. People still don't do that. Then I talk to people in the future and I say, hey, did you get that email? Or hey, were you interested in our emails? Or people say, I signed up for your email and I'm not getting them. And then I say, did you do these 3 things? And they say, no, I haven't done any of them. And I say, well, that's why. So and it's just the algorithms, it's just emails. They do everything they can to prevent spam type of emails to come to your inbox, which is understandable because businesses abuse email addresses. At any rate, we have that going on. You can sign up. You can let us know if you want to be part of that list. We'll send out new information there first, and then we'll put it up on this group. And that's what we have for you today. Woo. Mid-morning nap, anyone? Vanda, how many steps are you going to get today? Vanda's in our fitness family. So is Jason, and so is Dorothy and Jane. A lot of you from our fitness family are in our Mag group as well, so thank you for your support. I got 18,000 steps yesterday, and I'm kind of tired. And then I kept waking up randomly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to go work out, I think. I'm going to go for a long bike ride, and then I'm going to work out and get some steps in early. So thank you guys for 25,000. Oh my gosh, Vanda. I don't know how you guys get to 20,000. I got to 18,000 yesterday, and I was exhausted. I got to tell you, I ran a 4K, and I went for 4 different walks, and I got a workout in, and I still didn't get to 20,000. So you guys are crazy with all your steps. I'm going to let you guys go because I feel like the longer a video is, even though it seems like the longer I'm on here, the more people are tuning in, but the longer the video is, the less of a chance people watch the replay. I found that out recently, and I think that I'm pretty sure in most cases, if a video is like an hour long, most people aren't going to sit there for an hour. So Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to rock our fitness family challenge. We're also in September, we have a challenge that we're going to set up. It's a detox challenge that we're going to set up for September in this group. So we're excited about that as well. And I kind of think we should do a challenge in August in this group too, but we'll work on something coming up. So everyone, thank you for tuning in if you're watching live, and then if you're watching the replay as well, let us know. Amanda says, got to keep up with Dorothy, or catch up. Yeah, Dorothy's a machine. She's super motivated right now, and she's walking like crazy. So she's definitely motivating me to get more steps in too. And so is the group. That's how we talk about supportive communities, and that having a supportive community really makes a difference in encouraging and motivating and inspiring. So grateful for our fitness family. If you want details about our fitness family, shoot us a message. It's all about support. So we do workouts, we do step challenges, we do theme weeks that are usually based around nutrition, and then we have endless support, as you can see. But that's it for me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Get your mag in, create healthy habits, mag first thing in the morning, and create that morning routine. Actually, I'm going to post a podcast in this group about morning routines, so hopefully you can check that out when you get a chance. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.